Welcome to Nomad's Tales Studio.
Shadows of the Beyond. The rain poured in relentless sheets over the darkened sky, turning the streets into rivers of reflected light. Among the storm's chaos, two figures moved with purpose. Spectre, the enigmatic operative who seemed to phase between reality and shadow, and Alpha, the squad leader whose precision and resolve made him a legend in the paranormal units. They have been deployed to investigate a series of disappearances in Sector 17, a derelict industrial district rumored to be haunted. Civilians whispered of an unseen force that dragged people into the void, leaving behind nothing but their screams. It was precisely a kind of mission suited for the paranormal units. The reactor was surrounded by a barrier of pure rift energy, pulsating in sync with the facility's chaotic tremors. Alpha pulled the device from his pack, a compact module designed to destabilize the reactor's containment field. Can you break through the barrier? Alpha asked, glancing at Spectre. Spectre studied the barrier, a shadowy form flickering. I can weaken it, but I'll need cover. Once it drops, we got a small window to plant the destabilizer. Alpha nodded. Do it. Spectre stepped forward, his hands glowing with inky black energy as he pressed them against the barrier. The rift fought back, sending tendrils of energy lashing out at him. He gritted his teeth, his form flickering as he pulsed through the resistance. Hurry up! Spectre shouted as his voice strained. The barrier cracked and collapsed, revealing the reactor. Alpha rushed forward, planted the destabilizer, and activated it. We got 5 minutes before this thing blows, Alpha said. Spectre staggered back, his energy drained. Plenty of time, let's. The chamber shook violently as a new figure emerged from the shadows. The Rift's champion. Standing between them and the exit was a towering humanoid figure, its body a perfect fusion of flesh, metal, and rift energy. Its face was a featureless mask, and its voice echoed in their mind. You cannot destroy me. I am the will of the raft. You will be remade. Spectre's blade appeared in his hands. I've had enough of this thing talking in my head. Alpha raised his eyebrow. Focus fire. Don't hold back. The Rift's champion moved with possible speed, closing the distance in an instant. It struck Alpha with a backhanded blow, sending him crashing into a wall. Spectre attacked from the side, his shadow blades carving into its form, but the creature barely flinched. You're tougher than you look, Spectre muttered, dodging a tendril as his chest. Alpha rose to his feet, blood trickling from a cut above his eye. He pulled out a high-yield explosive charge. Spectre, keep it busy. I'm ending this. Spectre's eyes widened. You're not seriously thinking of. Just do it. Alpha shouted, charging towards the creature. The sacrifice. Spectre obeyed, attacking the Rift's champion with everything he had. His movements were a blur as he darted around the creature, striking at its joints and core. For a moment, it seemed to falter, its attention entirely focused on Spectre. Alpha seized the opportunity, leaping onto the creature's back and attaching the explosive charge to its spine. The champion roared, tendrils lashing out wildly, but Alpha held firm. Alpha, get out of here, Spectre yelled. Alpha locked eyes with Spectre, a rare smile crossing his face. You got to finish this, Spectre. Get out and make it count. Before Spectre could respond, Alpha activated the charge. The explosion engulfed the creature, consuming Alpha in the process. The shockwave knocked Spectre off his feet, the chamber collapsing around him. The escape. Spectre staggered to his feet, the room shaking violently. The reactor's destabilizer was reaching critical mass, and the facility was moments away from imploding. Damn it, Alpha, Spectre muttered, forcing himself to move. He faced through the collapsing debris, sprinting towards the exit. The shadows themselves seemed to pull him forward, as though the rift was trying to claim him. Finally, he burst through the surface, diving out of the facility just as it imploded in a massive surge of energy. The ground shook, and a column of light shot straight into the sky before fading, leaving only silence. The aftermath. The specter lay on the ground, staring at the dark sky. The Rev's presence was gone, the oppressive weight lifted, but the cost was heavy. He pulled himself to his feet, staring at the ruins of Umbra 7. Alpha was gone. A voice crackled in his earpiece. Captain Whitlock. Spectre, report. It's done, Spectre said, his voice hollow. The grids shut down, the Rev contained, and Alpha? Spectre hesitated. He didn't make it. There was a silence on the other end before Whitlock spoke again. Return to base. We'll debrief. Spectre turned away from the ruins, a shadowy form flickering in the dim light. Rest easy, Alpha, he muttered. I'll finish what we started. As he disappeared into the night, the faint hum of Rift's energy lingered in the distance, a reminder that the fight wasn't truly over.